Welcome to Area Vista. I'm Janice Edwards. Thank you for joining us today. We begin with the much buzzed about best-selling movie, The Help. We're focusing on the movie. The film stars Viola Davis and Emma Stone. It's an intimate story about women on both sides of the racial divide in Mississippi during the early 1960s. Our frequent guest co-host, Charleston Pierce, talked with Emma Stone, Octavia Spencer, and director Tate Taylor about the movie.
I've drafted the Home Health Sanitation Initiative.
The what?
A bill that requires every white home to have a separate bathroom for the help.
Maybe we should just build you a bathroom outside, Haley.
Hi, this is Charleston Pierce. I'm with Area Vista, and I'm with the one and only Emma Stone.
Oh, my God.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I like your fashion statement.
Thank you very much. Stripes and denim, you know, it always works.
And talking about fashion in the movie, I just saw the movie last week, The Help.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I see Oscar all over the place.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, because it was just so compelling. It was a real story. You guys brought it to life. You had an amazing team, and
It was a great team.
what did it do for you as an actor? I mean, you played a writer.
Oh, right.
And so how did it affect you?
It was, I mean, truth be told, the thing that affected me the most was, and what's so great about getting to be involved in movies in general as an actor is you get to delve into the experience and really research and find out more. So for me personally, it was getting to learn about that time period and educating myself on the history of the day-to-day life in Mississippi in 1963 and what was really going on and what was really happening, and it informed my present so much more, and it has made me maybe too opinionated now about you know what's going on and how everyone, you know, I mean it's very, yeah.
It was very deep.
Very informative.
You said to write about what disturbs me, particularly if it bothers no one else. I'd like to write something from the point of view of the help. I want to interview you.
No maid is ever going to tell you the truth. That's a hell of a risk to take in Jackson, Mississippi.
Courage isn't just about being brave. It's about overcoming fear and daring to do what is right for your fellow man.
What changed your mind?
God and Miss Haley Holbrook.
I'm gonna help with your stories. We all are.
What do you want people to take from this movie?
Well, I hope they like it. I hope they like the movie. But I also hope for maybe just people my age, because that's not that I can speak for people my age, but what it taught me and what it showed me that maybe I hadn't been so exposed to before. Even though it's fictional, it's historical fiction, and I think there's so much to learn and to gain from this time period and this story. And I hope and bravery and the ability to recognize that we all have something extraordinary within us that can incite positive change no matter what our background is or where our social strata is.
I got a job today, writing for the Jackson Journal.
Great. You can write my obituary. Charlotte Phelan, dead. Her daughter, still single.
I was born 1911, Chickasaw County, Piedmont Plantation.
Did you know as a girl growing up that one day you'd be a maid?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Do you ever dream of being something else?
Did you ever aspire to be a writer?
I did. Yeah, I thought I really wanted to go to NYU for journalism. That was my goal when I was little. I used to write letters to like the admissions department at NYU when I was 12. Like, just so you know, in 6 years I'm gonna be writing to you, and then I never did. Yeah, I always thought that would be really interesting because I think journalism and acting are kind of in a similar vein, and writing. You know, we're all trying to understand human psychology and.
Well, you convinced us that you were a writer, and I think you embraced it, and you did a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
These women raise white children. We love them, and they love us, but they can't even use the toilets in our houses. Minnie, are you in there?
You are fired!
I'm with the one and only Octavia Spencer, actress, timeless beauty.
Oh, do I love you? I don't need to be here now.
And Mr. Tate Taylor, director of The Help. Welcome to San Francisco.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Charleston.
Woohoo! Man, I don't cry, but that movie, I cried inside. It's hard for me to cry, but I cried inside. The tears were tears of joy because the movie reminded me of my 87-year-old godmother, who has been a nanny or a helper for over 60 years. And it was my first time able to see her life through your movie. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, first of all, for sharing the truth and these women's stories and being risk takers and having courage. And thank you so much. And your work on set, whew!
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I loved it. So I have a couple questions. And the question I want to ask you first, ladies first, is that okay?
Go ahead. she would have it no other way.
Absolutely, Charleston.
What are you hoping that the Afro-American people in the world who see this, or Africans around the world see this movie, because it's two different takes.
Absolutely.
It's the Afro-Americans and the white Americans.
Right.
What would you like the message to be to them?
Well, first of all, I think it's imperative that they understand that, yes, Viola Davis and I and Cicely Tyson and Ingenue Ellis and Rosalind Ruff are all playing maids in 1960s Mississippi. But this is the first time this story has been told this way. It's from the maid's perspective. And I think it's not about these women being maids. It's about their humanity and about them having a voice at a time when they were voiceless or not or invisible. And secondly, this is Viola Davis's first lead in a film. Whatever problems you have with the subject matter, whatever problems you may think you may have with the subject matter, I think she deserves to be supported in this because she has been doing this for a very long time, and she does an amazing job in this film.
Wow.
Amazing job. So don't get me on the soapbox about Viola Davis.
Excellent, excellent. And how about you? How is it going to affect white America?
Well, getting rid of the subject of white or black, what I like about Catherine's story and what we tried to do is show that no matter who you are, probably if you don't like something about your life, and you maybe have someone else at fault or have them as the reason, I think if you can go talk to them and sit down, maybe break bread and discuss, you might find that they're not really the sole reason, and perhaps you can find a way out of it. And you have these four women, you have Skeeter, who's trying to break the societal constraints and being told she has to get married and have a child. And she chooses not to and loses everything. You have Aileen and Minnie with the help of Skeeter, who say they want their life to change too. And in a way they lose everything, but they gain even more. So I want people to take away that just have a dialogue with yourself or with others and change where you are.
Y'all brought me into this, but I'm gonna finish it.
Have you lost your mind?
No, ma'am, but you about to.
What did you learn from the movie?
I learned, I rediscovered, I should say, that the civil rights movement was successful not only because of the young black men and women who stood up. The revolution in this country happened because there were so many people that came together, white and black, from different religions. And I think Robert F. Kennedy said it best. He said, each time a man stands up for an ideal, acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope. Well, in our case, it just happens to be women.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's quite scandalous. Sounds like Jackson, if you ask me.
You tell Aileen. Do I have plans for her?
You're a godless woman. We're going done in now.
Thank you so much for being here in
Thank
San
you.
Francisco. We love you.
We appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Charleston.
Thanks so much.
Now, of course, you're taller than me. Okay, thank you.